Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
A happy Wednesday to you, everybody. I hope you are doing well. And of course, we're beginning to see some cloud cover increase. We've been able to see a little bit of sunshine here and again or there as our temperatures have been pretty warm over the last several hours. And that has been pretty warm as we are now approaching the second warmest day of the year. Already, we had that first burst of 80 degrees right around a few weeks ago in early March. So we've already seen, have got close to those temperatures that we are typically would see in late April and early, or I should say late May and early June. Right now, again, the average high around this time of year is right around 65 degrees. So we're running well above where we need to be for this time of the month. We'll begin now. Again, if you are seeing sunshine, consider yourself lucky. Of course, we're going to begin to see cloud cover quickly move in at 78 right there. Again, our look, here's our average low right now at 47. Again, here we are at 8 o'clock. Warm, very a little muggy out there too in some parts today. We saw the dew points get up in the 60s out there, creating a muggy feel for a time of evening. So very unusual, I guess, to say the least. But of course, if you've already got your lawn mown and checked off already for the day, you go ahead and let that grass grow again, because we do have more rain moving in our area as you make your way towards your Thursday. Temperatures tonight, though, will fall back in the mid 50s, or excuse me, mid to low 60s out there. And for our temperatures for tomorrow, as you see here in the city of Martinsville, we're going to be seeing a high right on 71 degrees. Mostly to partly cloudy in the morning. We'll see some scattered storms in the afternoon. Right now, storms, if they do become heavy or produce severe level threats, right now it's looking, the main concern would be gusty winds with any of these storms that do move through our area. It looks like to be late morning through early afternoon is the best chance to see any scattered showers and storms out in the forecast. So if you have any plans to be outside tomorrow, just do know that it'll be wet, it'll be warm, and it'll be a little windy out there as you're making some plans. Again, scattered storms late in the day. This ain't going to be an all-day rain event. It'll be very cloudy, mostly generally cloudy everywhere. Pretty much what you see is what you get. A little bit cooler, not as warm as it was on our Wednesday. Again, 60 for both, 60 Medicine Den, 69 outside of Stewart and Patrick Springs and Claudeville outside of the 57 corridor. You're most likely going to be very cloudy with more of the rain chances. Scattered variety, to say the least. And again, our folks here along the Blue Ridge Airport, this is up towards Ridgeway, Martinsville, right up here this line, there's a chance of the lower risk of the severe weather. So right now, a scale of 1 to 5, we're on that marginal risk of severe weather. So pretty much here from the city, I'm going to try to do this straight up diagonally. There's a better chance we'll see some scattered showers and storms. Again, Franklin County even could see more of those cloud covers as more of the rain will be moving in late in the day for you too. But again, mostly wet and cloudy for our folks here in Patrick County. Meanwhile, here in Hendrick County, outside of our city here, you should be very warm, but again, gusty winds with any of the storms that do develop in this general spot. So once again, I'll kind of do right up here is that chance of any severe weather that is expected to form. You're outside of the area, again, Stewart up towards outside of Rocky Mount, going up towards Boone's Mill. You should most likely see variably just scattered showers and storms out there. If you do see the sunshine, like I said, most areas are going to remain variably cloudy in the day. And of course, you probably see the winds are gusting from 10 to 20 miles per hour out of the west southwest. So we're going to get another southerly flow of winds moving in. It's going to feel a little more humid as well. And of course, it does appear that the severe threat is lower than we were anticipating earlier in the week, which is great news for any parts of our coverage area. So once again, the main concern with any storm will be maybe the gusty winds and again, some heavier downpours here or there. Other than that, things will be not as complex. And of course, this is the 4th consecutive week in a row that our friends down to the Mid-South have already seen severe weather already early on in the week. And most of those severe weather storms are now moving in as a broken line of showers and scattered thunderstorms. The low pressure is pretty much generated right along the Great Lakes states, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, there outside of Wisconsin. This low pressure is feeding in Gulf moisture, which is along a front that's going to be eventually moving through, generating so much cooler weather for the upcoming Easter holiday. We told you about that on earlier in the week, that we would most likely see some cooler weather as we approach the Easter and Good Friday holiday. Of course, it is spring break for our folks, some of the students in Henry County right now. now. And again, if you have off for the Easter holiday starting on Friday, so if you do have a 4-day weekend coming up for Easter Monday too, if you do have that day off, just keep in mind that we're going to see some much cooler weather. And again, another round of rain showers looks likely maybe Sunday night into next Monday. So things are still a little bit up in the air right now as you're making your way out and about for the upcoming week ahead. Obviously, there's a possibility of some cooler weather that could possibly move in one more last go round. Meanwhile, the folks outside of Washington State towards Seattle and Portland, Oregon, even seeing snow this past week. Even parts of the Midwest could see a little bit of snow activity later on this weekend. And right now, the models are hinting at a little blurb of a little bit of a light wintry mix. I'm not really too confident on that either for our neck of the woods. Right now, things are looking to be warmer than what they should be as we approach that time frame. Again, that would be Monday of next week. So don't worry about no wintry weather moving in our area just yet. Look like to be a better chance of some scattered rain showers as our temperatures of the afternoon will be in the 50s to near 60 degrees. And of course, our overnight lows will fall back down below freezing for just a couple more nights next week. And hopefully by then we'll begin to issue those freeze and frost alerts and freeze watches for you for our garden, for folks who've got the green thumb and ready to get their garden going. Hold on just yet. I promise you this may look like the last bitter blast of some very cold air moving into this upcoming of next week. But again, it does appear things may get a lot more warmer as we progress from a week from today. So just stick around here with us. We appreciate your company as always. Thanks so much for watching us here on BTW21's only 5 p.m. newscast here from Martinsville, Hendry County. Do stick around. We're going to turn things back over to Luis at the desk.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.